guys, I want to take a second. I'm in the middle of editing a video now. This next video I caught a fish. It's kind of unique. I caught a redfish that had only one spot on it. It had a spot on one side of his tail, but on the other side of the fish there was absolutely no black dot anywhere on that side of the fish. And so that was kind of neat. I took a picture of it. I put it on Instagram, and Heath from Yak Tribe, he made a comment, and he was like, "Man, you need to take a look at this and study this, because it could be that fish doesn't have predators in this area." And he said that could be why the dot has gone away. And so I did. I got online and started doing a little bit of research, looking at what different scientists have to say about it. And it's pretty amazing how many different scientists don't agree completely on everything. Some say that when a redfish is born, after about 4 or 5 months, it's going to get its spots, and it's genetically predisposed to have whatever pattern that it has. Others do think and believe that something in the environment affects it. They believe that even some that after they mature and they get to be large fish and where they don't have to worry about predators, that their body actually absorbs the pigment and gets rid of that dot or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I've actually caught a redfish that was over 40 inches that had 9 dots, 9 spots down his back. So it's hard to say. That spot is to fool predators, to make it think that it's an eye, and they'll go after their tail instead of their head, and they'll be able to swim away. So that's the purpose of that dot. But one thing that I did find that all of the scientists agree on is that a redfish that doesn't have a spot is extremely rare. That's what every one of them said. Now, if you get online and read some blogs, people are like, "Nah, not rare at all. I've caught one. I caught 2 or 3 last week," or whatever. And it is what it is. You get enough people catching fish in the water, you're going to find different things. You'll even find redfish that are leopards that have spots everywhere, cover hundreds of spots on them, and it's just really cool. But I'm curious how many people have ever actually caught a redfish that had no spots on it. I'm curious about that. But anyway, in that research, I got to looking at a few things about redfish, and I thought it would be cool if I shared it with you. So redfish can live to be 30 or 40 years old. I don't know if you know that or not, but that's a pretty cool thing. At 30, there's people that are out there catching redfish that are not as old as what that fish is. They can weigh up to about 90, 95 pounds. They develop their spot patterns by their 4th or 5th month. And the largest redfish ever recorded, largest catch ever recorded, was in 1984 off of Hatteras Island in North Carolina. And that fish was 59 inches long, and it actually weighed 94.2 pounds. Man, can you imagine a 94-pound redfish? That's just incredible. But anyway, they reach sexual maturity at about their 4th year, when they get to be about 30 to 37 inches long, which is what creates our slot limits. So anyway, just kind of wanted to share a few things with you about redfish, man. Hope you like that. Stay tuned, watch this video, and I hope you like it. Take care. All right, this first cast of the day. Not real sure how things will go today. It's the front is on its way in. I'm using a little different color than I've been using, but I kind of feel like color's not near as important as cadence. My problem right now is the water is dead slack tide. So I'm exploring a new area today. I've never actually been to this area right here, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Some marsh grass, kind of like right over there, probably a channel right over there. Some birds flying. It's been pelicans all around me, but anyway, let's go give it a shot. Let's see what happens over there. Alright, buddy. Look at that blue tail. Let's get you back in the water, man. He gone. Man, that was crazy. That fish came up and hit. And then somehow or another spit it. And I just laid my rod down. And then he came back. It feels like a small drum. Let's see. Oh, he's so... He is pretty. That's what happened. He had to have it. He couldn't take it. Had to do it. Fish head. He's a pretty fish though. Tail's just a beautiful blue though. Tail's gorgeous. Funny thing is the tide has just started to move. I mean, it's barely easing, but water's moving here. I can tell water's moving. And I fished this spot here a little while ago for probably 45 minutes without a nibble. And I already got a couple fish here. It's just as soon as that water started moving. I want to show you guys a bait that I have fished with, caught the last couple fish with. Look at this thing, man. This bait is tore up. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it is literally just about destroyed. I cut the tip of it off and then redid the hook. But it's been, man, I've caught 2 more fish with it. So I hate to not fish it. Anyway, don't give up on your gulp till it's really dead. Yeah. Y'all know the guac and chips, baby. I think I have a fish on. Yep, I do. Oh, had a fish on. What in the world? I do not understand what these fish are doing. Anyway, now it's really time for a new one. His head shaking too, boy. He was I was dead sticking. Come up here. Oh boy, get around my ankle. That's a nice drum. That's why I ain't get it. Coming back. Come on, baby. Come on in that net. There we go. Alright, buddy. Let's get you on back in the water. He gone. So here's how I keep my batteries for my GoPros. I have a couple batteries for my GoPro Hero 5. And I also have a couple batteries for my other little cheap camera that I got. Anyway, that's what I do. Put it in this little waterproof container right here. Got a little tie down, and it stays in my box most of the time. I got a marked GoPro, so I can just reach back and grab it. But that's what I do. So it's starting to rain. But you know what? Here's the thing. I want to know how many people agree with me on this one. I'd rather be sitting here with a little bit of sprinkle than sitting at the house with my lip out being like, man, it's raining. I'd rather put my rain jacket on and sit right here. If I don't catch another fish, I'd rather sit right here than to be sitting up on that couch watching it rain. Anyway. Good guys right there. That's Marine Patrol taking care of the water, baby. tail. Ooh, look at that tail. That tail is blue. Wow, that tail is blue. All right, so that's a wrap. I only caught a few fish. I guess I caught like maybe 5 drum, something like that. Most of them were small. They were all like 17, 14. You know, I love catching fish, so that was fun to me anyway. So I hope that was okay with you guys. I left today with intention to go catch redfish, and that's what I caught. The numbers weren't quite there like what I expected. The tide was really low, but once the water started moving, the fish were biting. What fish were there were biting during that time. But as soon as the water slacked off, it's like they were taking a break. They weren't chewing. But anyway, that's just how it goes. So I appreciate it that you guys tune in. I thank you so much for watching our videos. I hope you guys are learning something. You know, take a look at what I was throwing today. I was using a VMC hook that's weighted, weedless hook, and I was using gulp jerk shad, and pretty much didn't care what color it was. It really didn't matter. And you know, but half the time I was dead sticking. At least 2 out of the 5 fish that I caught, I was straight up dead sticking. Just threw the bait down there, set it in about where I thought the hole was, and let it ride for a few minutes, and sure enough, one picked it up. So anyway, weather's gonna be warming up before long. Man, I know the flounder are gonna be coming in. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I love to catch flounder, and I hope you do too, but they're coming. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you like this, don't forget to hit that like button for me. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Take a look. You'll see there'll be a couple videos that you can. There'll be a card at the bottom. You can hit the card and it'll carry you to another video. But anyway, you guys take care. Thanks for tuning in. God bless you.